Hello, dear students. After a long time, I'm here with a new video on UGC uh, unit number 8, literary criticism. Friends, in today's video, I'm going to discuss about what to read and prepare for UGC English literature in the unit number 8, literary criticism. This topic is widely famous and very important topic for this exam, friends. UGC English literature, and many students are confused in this particular topic because they don't know what to read, where to start from. Okay, so in this video, please keep watching this video full because I'm going to explain each and every thing, which topics you must read, which books you refer first. Okay, and which critics are important, which theories are important. So this video will be in two different parts. First part, I'm going to discuss about important era of English criticism, and in the second part we'll discuss on contemporary literary theories. So let's begin to this part. First one, so friends, first one we have classical criticism, in which we can include Plato, Aristotle, Horace, and Longinus. These four critics, the major critics of this era, classical criticism. First one, you must read Republic, not the original work, friends, but I am talking about the major critical ideas of Plato on poetry, which are narrated in Republic by Plato. So if you have any book in which such ideas are narrated, you must read that idea. Okay, then Aristotle is there, rhetoric and poetics, you must read his ideas on mimesis, catharsis, hamartia, and spudaios. These four important ideas he kept in mind while writing his criticism in rhetoric and poetics. So you must read the major ideas of all these four important key terms. Then Horace is there. Major work of Horace includes Epistle to the Pissos, which means Ars Poetica or art of poetry. So that particular work you have to keep in mind, and you have to prepare the important facts narrated in the Epistle to the Pissos, art of poetry. Then Longinus comes, or Longinus important work is on the Sublime, and the conceptual theory narrated by Longinus, the critical theory narrated by him, that you have to prepare what he wants to say by his theory on the Sublime. Then moving further, we have medieval and Renaissance criticism. So medieval criticism will include historical works which were written before Middle English era, and Renaissance criticism includes the enlisted works here. You can see the works, friends. You can note down these works, or you can take screenshot of this particular slide so that you can find them out and you can prepare. So first one is there, An Apology for Poetry by Philip Sidney, very important work in the Renaissance criticism. Then Art of Rhetoric by Thomas Wilson. Then Total's Miscellany by Richard Total. Then Art of English Poesy by Richard Puttenham, Discourse of English Poetry by Mary Webb, Art of English Poesy by Thomas Campion, then Defense of Rhyme by Samuel Daniel. These seven works of criticism are very important in this era that you must prepare before this exam of UGC NET, because many questions they ask from these works. Important facts you can prepare from these works. Then moving ahead, friends, we have English neoclassical criticism, and it has John Dryden, Alexander Pope, and Samuel Johnson. Three important personalities of this era, and very great critics of this era. First one, John Dryden, the English critic. Essay of Dramatic Poesy we must read. Essay of Dramatic Poesy. His ideas on poetry he has narrated in this essay. Then Alexander Pope, he has written a lot of things. First one is there, An Essay on Criticism, published in 1711, very important work by him. Then a preface to Shakespeare he wrote. published in 1725, that you have to read. Then Art of Sinking is there. Then Epistles to Augustus, then preface to the translation of the Iliad and Letters. So these six important works by Alexander Pope you have to find out and you have to read. Where you can find them out? You can Google these works and note down the important facts of these works. If you really want to prepare for English criticism in a better way, then you can do it, friends. Otherwise, overview will not work here in UGC NET exam. And let me tell you about that. I will also explain the important works of these critics later on in my future videos, but it will take some time, friends, so that till that time you can prepare by your own self, or you can buy some books for them, these works. Okay, so the books list I already mentioned in the description. You can buy the books, important books. And third critic we have Samuel Johnson. Samuel Johnson has written Rambler, then Lives of Poets in 1779, and a dictionary of English language, which has given him great fame. To Samuel Johnson, a dictionary of English language published in 1755, and a preface to Shakespeare by Samuel Johnson also, published in 1765, and Rasselas novel by Samuel Johnson in 1759. These works are by Samuel Johnson, which narrate his critical ideas. Okay, so very important critic he is. You must read these works, the important facts of these works to qualify of this in this exam. Then moving ahead, friends, we have Romantic and Victorian criticism. First one, we have William Wordsworth and his preface to Lyrical Ballads, published twice in 1800, then in 1802. Then Essay upon Epitaphs, published in 1810. Then Poems in 1815. These three important works by William Wordsworth, these narrate his critical ideology, his ideas about many things that you can prepare. Then Samuel Taylor Coleridge, his Biographia Literaria, one and only work by him in this criticism genre, we can say. So published in 1817. It has a great critical ideas by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Then Matthew Arnold, we have the beginner of cultural studies, we can say, and his work Culture and Anarchy, published in 1869. So he started thinking about and giving the ideas about culture in his era. So Culture and Anarchy, very important work by him. Then Literature and Dogma by him in 1873. And then last one is there, Essays in Criticism in 1865, that we can prepare. Friends, I have enlisted these works because I wanted to give you the insights what to read. These works you can read, the important works you can find out, the important facts you can note down, or the important things you can underline in the books you have. Then only you can be able to qualify in this exam, because underlining or finding out or deriving will give you confidence that you have a kind of goal, that what you want to read for this exam. That's why I enlisted these things. Friends, the last portion of this video, T.S. Eliot of 20th century criticism. T.S. Eliot, great critic of his time. We can see here his 11 works on criticism. First one, very important, famous, popular work by him, Tradition and Individual Talent. So published in 1949, very important work by him. Then The Sacred Wood, Essays on Poetry and Criticism, 1920. Then Homage to John Dryden, 3 essays he wrote on the era of John Dryden in 1924. Then for Lancelot Andrewes, Essays on Style and Order in 1928. And then Dante, on the period of Dante, he wrote in 1929, and Thoughts After Lambeth in 1931, then use of poetry and the use of criticism in 1933. Then After Strange Gods, a new type of work he wrote in criticism in 1934. And Elizabethan essays we can see here in 1934 once again. Then Notes Towards Definitions of Culture 1948, and last one is that To Criticize the Critic in 1965. These works you can find out, and you can have the important facts of these works for your preparation of uh, literary criticism. Friends, let me tell you about that. Most of the questions are asked from 20th century criticism, as well as from the contemporary literary theories. So these two eras of criticism we must prepare. Otherwise, you will miss most of the important questions, and you will miss by some marks. So don't do that, friends. Please keep in mind the contemporary theories that we will talk later on in the next video, because it has a long list. Okay. And the 20th century literary criticism you must read, friends. So thank you so much for this video, friends. I'll be sharing, I'll be uploading so many videos afterwards. So keep watching my videos, my channel, and do subscribe it if you really like it, because I'm going to help you everyone without any kind of uh, uh, what we can say, the any kind of no penny I want to have from you. Okay, no payment or no paid classes from my side, only free literature classes, free criticism classes, and free unit wise UGC NET English literature classes only for you, friends. So keep watching and do subscribe. Thank you so much.